Wes min friend, and welcome to yet another video. This is yet another video on demand, my dear friends. Oh yes, I have been asked by many of my followers and subscribers to address this matter. And, well, of course I'm going to do it. Of course. What wouldn't I do for my dear subscribers? And it concerns the AI-generated art or text that has become very popular lately, and more and more quote-unquote works of art have been popping up all over the internet lately. Even I, myself, your dear old European law, have been tagged on Twitter by people who are creating or who are creating. Can we really talk about creating? Well, we will get to that. Producing AI-generated art of one kind or another, mostly The Lord of the Rings or Tolkien-inspired pictures and so on and so forth. And although some of them might look nice and dark and epic, what I have noticed is that the AI programs, they are very good at making dark fantasy gothic looking things. It's really creepy. And that appeals to my eye, to my soul, and to my taste. But what is particularly creepy and scary is that everybody knows that the bloody AI programs, they can't do hands. They always mess up the fingers. That must mean something now. Come on, there must be some deeper meaning behind that. But I'm far from being an expert at anything that is concerned with computers or programming or the internet or whatever. I am only addressing this as, a fellow creator. I am a writer myself. I fancy myself a poet and a writer of short stories. And there were also texts generated by AI. And from what I know, people at universities in, for example, I think France it was, they have banned using the AI programs for writing theses, and I agree with that. I absolutely support this decision. Now, do keep in mind that everything that I am saying here is my opinion, and of course there will be a 1,000 people that will disagree with me, and they will be saying, oh, but it can only be used as a help for artists that, to just make the work easier for them. And I don't even agree with that. Now, we live in a day and age of cutting corners. We like to do everything as soon as possible and quickly. We like to have everything easy and simple with, the best results in mind. Now, I mean, I am an old school conservative kind of guy who believes in the fact that if you want to achieve something, you have to work hard for it and for a long time. And of course, you need a certain amount of talent for it, whatever you are. If you are an artist, if you are a writer, a singer, an actor, whatever you fancy yourself to be, you got yourself where you are thanks to your talent and your hard work and a decent amount of luck. So these are three ingredients for success, in my opinion. It's talent, hard work, and luck. And let us just imagine a textbook situation that I have come around a couple of times already on the internet of people who wanted to create, for example, a graphic novel or a comic book, all by themselves, both the text and the pictures, and they wanted to publish it and to make it, of course, their copyright. And when the publishing companies and the states refused to make it copyrighted because it wasn't created by them, they got angry. Because, from what I know, the AI-generated art, at least the visual art, it searches the internet, the pictures, and composes that said picture, the new quote-unquote new picture, of a combination of all the pictures that it can find from, based on what you type into the program. So I don't really necessarily think that the final result of what is being created by the AI is a rip-off or stealing somebody else's art. After all, if you are an artist, you are always influenced by something. So you, for example, you look at 1,000 pictures of or paintings or drawings, whatever, of your favorite painters or drawers or illustrators, cartoonists, whatever you want to call it. And then inside your head, you form your own style as a conglomeration of all those pictures that you saw. And as the time goes and as you draw on more and more, you find your own style. But still, you got there in a way, somehow, through your own experiences, through what you have been inspired by. So it's not really that it was a theft. I don't think it's a theft. I just think it's extremely lazy. I think it's not a proper work. I think that, and there have been people who have been saying, but I have always wanted to make my own comic book, but I can't draw. Well then, tough luck, honey bunny. If you can't draw, you can't draw a comic book. You can draw a comic book, but it will look like crap. And nobody will want to publish it. Listen, honey. No, I mean, not everybody. Not everybody can be an illustrator. Not everybody can be a writer. Not everybody can be a poet. Not everybody can be an athlete. Not everybody can be a surgeon. Not everybody can be a singer. Not everybody can be a lawyer. Not everybody can be a nurse. There are over, I think already, 7-8 billion people in the world, on Earth. And we are all different. We can't all know and be able to do everything. If we were, the world would be a strange and dull place. Everybody is good at something. So it would enrage me if I submitted my poetry collection to a publishing company, and there would be another person who would publish their poetry collection generated by an AI program, and they would get accepted for one reason or another. I would be enraged because I have honed my skills as a poet by years and years of reading and writing. Whereas what did you do? You typed a couple of words in an AI program, and the computer just spat it out to you. So I do not, as an old school kind of guy, I don't like the AI thing. Absolutely not. I don't agree with it. I think that if you want to do something, if you want to create, you need to do it yourself. And you need to get there through talent and hard work and a good amount of luck. But once again, this is my opinion, and you can have your own. Now, please do let me know in the comments down below what you think. And that will be all. Thank you very much for watching. And namaste.